Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I want to talk you through my top new releases for the month of February. Now February is actually a really busy month when it comes to beauty because Valentine's Day is obviously coming up. So there's quite a lot of fragrance releases and kind of girly pink and red type themed releases coming out. But I've chosen my top 5 products to talk to you about this month, and I think moving forward this might be something that I quite like to do. I have a feeling, like I felt for a few months, that a lot of my new in videos tend to get kind of filled up by filler products. I know there's a lot of fill going on in that sentence, but I just feel like sometimes I talk about products that are kind of average as opposed to the very best ones, and I feel like it might be a better video if I talk about my top 5. Do you guys like that concept or not? Watch this video, let me know. If you like the old way, I'm happy to go back to that, but if you like the new way, I'm happy to stick with this too. So let me know what you guys think on that front. Anyway, without further ado, I have 5 products that are coming out this month or have just come out that I have been using and I wanted to talk to you guys about. First of all, the one that I'm most excited about. Oh, also a bit of a disclaimer. All of these products have been sent to me by the PRs for review consideration. And I'm not being paid by any of these companies to talk about any of these products, but I have been sent them to try. Disclaimer for you. There we go. So first of all, the Hourglass Vanish Liquid Foundation. If you guys watch my videos a lot, you will know I love Hourglass. I have loved this brand for many years. I have tried a lot of their bases. Their Vanish Stick is really good, which is this is the liquid version of. It's very, very high coverage, and it's more of a like thick, creamy texture, which I actually, when I first tried it, I didn't think I would like, but it's actually really beautiful and flawless for like a going out look. I also love their Illusion Skin Tint, which is brilliant. But this is the liquid version of the Vanish Stick. First things first, this is £51, which in my opinion is a lot for a foundation. Considering you can buy Chanel foundations, Dior foundations for around like £35 mark, 51 is a lot. However, after having used this, and I've probably used this every day for about 10 days, maybe 12 days now, a little bit goes a long way. Like I probably need to use less than half of the amount of this foundation than I do of any other foundation, and it comes in, I think this is 30ml, 25ml. So this will last a really, really long time in comparison to other foundations. So what is it? It's a seamless finish liquid foundation. For me, the finish of this looks really natural. It's like a kind of glowing matte. It's not, if that even makes sense. I feel like that sounds very contradictory. Do you get what I mean? It's almost like, it's not like sheeny in terms of glow. It's like a lit from within type of glow. It's very, very flawless. The coverage is high, and even when you're using a tiny amount, the coverage is high. I think this will be better for slightly more oily and normal to combination skin. If you have dry skin, this does tend to cling a little bit. I say that because I've still got a little bit of dryness from using retinol, and I've noticed over the past week or so that I've been using this, or nearly 2 weeks, that if I have any dry patches, I need to like really moisturize underneath first and then kind of use a wet beauty blender. I wouldn't want to use like a dry brush with it in terms of like dryness. So I feel like this will be very much more suited to slightly more normal to oily skins. However, the finish is stunning, like seriously stunning. It's high coverage, but it doesn't look like you're wearing a lot of makeup. It manages to do that really lovely kind of natural looking flawless look. Do you know what I mean? Which is quite rare. Like I feel like if you have high coverage, a lot of the time it looks like you're wearing a ton of makeup. This doesn't. The other thing that I really like about it is the staying power. I have worn this all day. I've worn it all day today as well, and I had a little bit of a touch up because I've had a bit of a cold and I've been blowing my nose. But apart from that, like you don't need to touch this up all day, or I don't. Maybe if you're really, really picky about the finish, you may kind of feel like it doesn't hold up all day, but for me, I can wear this all day and just not worry about it. It sticks. So yes, in summary, very, very good, very, very expensive. I wear the colour Shell. Did I say that already? I can't remember. So that is the Hourglass Vanish Liquid Foundation. New skincare launched this month from one of my favourite brands, which is Chapman. I've spoken about her products so much in the past. I've actually had a couple of facials, one with her at her what's it called, clinic, yeah? Studio? No, clinic, salon, whatever you want to call it. Either way, I love her products, I love her treatments, and she's actually a very, very nice lady as well. So this is the Comfort Cream De-Stress. This is a really thick moisturizer for sensitive, stressed skin. So it's not doing anything magical in terms of anti-aging. It doesn't have an SPF, but if you have sensitive, dry, parched skin, it's super nourishing and super moisturizing. Again, I've been using this for about 2 weeks, kind of on and off. It's been really good actually with the whole retinol peeling situation, because obviously sensitive, dry skin that you end up with, this has actually been amazing for that. It's quite thick and quite heavy. However, I have also been trying this out in the mornings, and it's fine under makeup. Like, it doesn't seem to add anything too greasy to the skin. In terms of ingredients, it's a ceramide based formula, and it's also got hyaluronic acid in there, so it's quite moisturizing and nourishing, but there's also a lot of oil and butter ingredients. So olive oil, I think there's apricot seed oil, this is all off the top of my head here, and sweet almond oil, and then there's shea butter. There's like a lot of kind of oils and butters that personally I really like in my skincare, and I find work for my skin, but it is rich. It's £59, so it's quite a pricey cream, but that's kind of in line with the rest of Sarah's skincare. And I have to say, out of a lot of brands that I use and have used in the past, Sarah Chapman tends to be one that always delivers, regardless of the kind of high price point. It seems high, but in terms of brands like La Prairie or Dior Prestige or La Mer, I find you get better results using Sarah Chapman's stuff, and it is nowhere near as expensive. So it seems expensive, but in comparison to those super, super high-end brands, usually, like, I prefer Sarah's products. Anyway, so that is the new Sarah Chapman cream. So a new fragrance launch that has come out this month is the Armani extension of the With You range. So last year, yeah, I think it was last year, they released Stronger With You and Because It's You, which is the girls one, and now they've released Stronger With You Intensely and In Love With You. Now, Mike actually wears the original Stronger With You every single day. He loves it, I love it. It's such a nice men's fragrance. And he's been through about 3 bottles of it since it first came out. So this month they've launched these two, which are kind of, I think they're supposed to be like the intense versions, even though only one of them is called Intensely and the other one has kind of got a different name. But they really are super, super nice. If you like the originals, I would 100% recommend checking them out. If you haven't smelt the originals, I'd recommend checking both of them out. I think I actually prefer, these are actually personalised, the Armani team sent them with our names on, which is really sweet. But I would say I definitely prefer the girls one. It's very strong and it's quite sweet. It's like, if you don't like punchy fragrances, you might not like it, but it's got notes of black cherry and amber. I love amber in a perfume, so for me I was like, yes, but it is quite overpowering. It's more of like an evening scent. It's very sexy, very, very strong, but really smells really, really nice. I like that a lot. And then the boys one, I'm kind of undecided about whether or not I like the original. I think I like them both. I'll let you know. I'm gonna give it to Mike. I haven't actually shown Mike this yet, because it's gone straight into like my box of new in stuff, but he'll be really excited to try this because I know for a fact his original Strong With You bottle is almost finished. So yeah, that is another new launch this month that I think is worth a look, especially for Valentine's Day if you're looking for a fragrance for your boyfriend, husband, or your girlfriend, wife. The girls one is nice, but the boys one especially, like, I definitely recommend checking out if you're looking for a male fragrance recommendation. Next up, new lipstick launches from one of my favourite lipstick brands, YSL. The Rouge Volupté Shines are back. These are kind of a love-hate product for me because I'm not gonna lie, the YSL Volupté Shine and Rouge Volupté Shine and Shine in Oil in whatever they're called, all of the ones in this packaging. This packaging is the most luxe, beautiful lipstick packaging out there, in my opinion, including all of the like magnetic ones and super swanky ones. Personally, for me, YSL do it the best. I think this packaging is just to die for. However, I do think for the price that you're paying, the actual formula is not like the most wow in terms of pigmentation or staying power, but it's not supposed to be. I feel like the whole vibe behind Rouge Volupté Shine is kind of sheer coverage, pretty colour, kind of balmy texture. So you're either into that or you're not into that. Do you know what I mean? If you're like a high coverage, opaque, matte lipstick kind of girl, you're not going to like these. But if you are a sheer, balmy, kind of a hint of a tint of colour kind of girl, you will like them, and the packaging is stunning. They're £29. They are relaunching the Shine finish in 12 different colours, and they came out at the end of January. So that's like the original ones. And for, I'm guessing this is kind of linked to Valentine's Day, although the press release actually didn't say that it was. But this month they also have the limited edition, I think these are called a Heart and Arrow versions, and there's is there like 3 or 4 shades of these, and they have the cute heart and arrow illustrations on them, and they're the original Volupté Shine finish. Just to make this really confusing for you guys, they're also launching 12 shades of the Volupté Shine Plump in Oil, I think it's called, or basically the plumper version of the Volupté Shine. And just wait for this, super cute. If you guys remember the last ones where they had lips in the bullets, this time they have hearts. They have little, weirdly, black hearts in the middle of the bullets. Now this black colour doesn't actually translate as black, it comes out just as the colour that you've got on the rest of the lipstick bullet, like this nice pink colour. The black is the kind of like plumping, nourishing ingredient that you get in the middle of the lipstick, but super cute and perfect timing for Valentine's Day. So, last but not least is a palette. I actually haven't used this yet, but it is so stunning, I wanted to include it. Because I feel like the colours in this are my like perfect type of colours at the moment. I'm so into very, very neutral, kind of just contoured eyes, very kind of like rosy tints to them. This is the new Bobbi Brown eye palette in Haute Nudes edition. Yeah, sorry, I was reading the French line and getting confused. So this is a new limited edition palette from Bobbi. I have to say, the packaging is lovely, but so impractical, and this is gonna get so dirty. It's in like a faux suede finish, pink, like puffy top. It's gonna get dirty in my makeup bag, but for the colors in here, I don't care. Look how stunning these are. And with the light, they look fairly pale, but actually you've got some really good kind of contouring deeper shades in here. There's a really beautiful matte cream. There's a slightly shimmery cream. There's really gorgeous like matte mauves, which these I'm so into, and this gorgeous like slightly golden kind of taupey grey colour. Some really pretty shimmers as well, and then a gorgeous dark matte brown with a slight hint of like aubergine to it. This palette is stunning, and that is out now. I believe that's £39. Yeah, so that is it for my new in beauty video for February. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.